hate wasting money, right? Would you wash your veggies with bottled water or get Gordon Ramsay to boil you an egg? Then what's this? With Compare the Market's best price promise, if you find the same health insurance policy cheaper elsewhere, we'll give you 110% of the difference for the first year. Wake up to waste on health insurance with our best price promise. Simples.
Explore the full range of Castello cheeses. Take time to feed your senses.
Tonight, a brutal by-election blow in Labor heartland. The Premier sent a message with double-digit swings against the government. Council election shocks and Irish eyes are smiling tonight with pints of Guinness downed and tall stories told to celebrate St Patrick's Day. And no state in Australia is more Irish than Queensland. Max Futcher reports.
And in Moreton Bay. In fact, half of all the convicts transported to Queensland were Irish. But it would be a dedicated campaign to attract Irish free settlers, beginning in 1862, that would establish their deep roots here.
A quarter of Ireland at the start of the last century were of Irish descent.
Many of the things we take for granted as Queenslanders, we owe to the Irish. You can thank Nicholas Fitzgerald for a cold forex.
To many people in the city of Brisbane and in Queensland, this is pretty much a sacred site.
Architect Richard Gailey invented the Queenslander. Wide verandas, wrought iron lacework.
The house on stumps is one of the most distinctive things about Queensland.
The Irish, though, would face discrimination. It wasn't until 1952 that the then Bank of New South Wales hired its first Catholic. They'd prosper in other areas.
The Irish have been overrepresented in medicine, in the law, in the police force, and in the public service.
Of course, all things Irish would eventually become cool, the hottest tickets in town.
Some fans had camped out since Friday, braving cold nights on concrete.
Michael Flatley would inspire whole new generations of Irish dancers. We even managed to marry Aussie rules and Gaelic football, but the first ever test was only 3 minutes old when...
He's in trouble and a box on starts. And they come from everywhere. Oh, it's an all-in, I'll say Donnybrook.
Nothing, of course, that couldn't be settled with a pint afterwards. According to the last census, almost 570,000 Queenslanders claim Irish heritage, second only to those who specifically identify English ancestry, while more than 12,500 native-born Irish men and women today call Queensland home.
Of course, there are only two types of people in the world, the Irish and those who'd like to be.
Weather now, and Tony, a few drops of rain around.